Yeah, spoon over college, got some free macaroni and cheese and some other food. Also, I gotta go to the careerlink main office, at around a bit after 1 p.m. And this morning did not go as good as usual. This morning was full of setbacks. I mean, this morning was filled with setbacks. I mean, it was frustrating this morning. And not just that, sorry about that. Should have paused it. I was deleting some. I tend to like to keep things organized, but what I meant to say is, this morning, a family member of mine, you know, they didn't really, I don't think they really meant this, or they're probably unaware of this. I'm a very sensitive kind of. All right, I'm gonna get to the point. They rubbed the back of their hand, this part, against my rear end, toward my back. I felt that they did that. It was unaware. I know it's like unintentional, this and that, but that really rubbed me off the wrong way. I just got so irritated by that. I felt like I had to do it back to her, back to that person, but was not able to, and I just felt like not going to GD class today. I felt like not doing it, but I went ahead and did it, and I was shocked and surprised the bus was still there. The bus driver was there. So I apologized to the bus driver, this and that, for taking a long time. And you can understand why I partly agree with depopulation. I partly agree with that. Because, most people are insensitive. Most people are not sensitive. Most people are not sensitive like me. Most people, I got to put on an act for them to like me. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm just like one of those rare few people in this world. Sometimes I even feel like I'm an alien from outer space. Sometimes, but I'm just a very sensitive kind of person. That's why I don't hang around. When I was younger in my younger days, but now I'm starting to go out. I didn't really hang around most people because I'm just very sensitive. Real sensitive kind of person. And I remember you know, and also I got also irritated by another one of my family members mentioning how I should think uh I mean one of my relatives mentioned that I should think positive, this and that, which I already did make it a habit of thinking positive. I did that before. I used to think, oh, this is gonna work out, everything's gonna be okay, this and that. I followed the advice of Think and Grow Rich, The Strangest Secret, this and that, and it didn't work for me. Positivity Even though before I made positive thinking a habit, it did not work for me. I just got irritated by that, this morning. And, the only reason I'm going to think positive is for this woman who I keep getting thoughts about. That's the only reason I'm going to think positive, for her sake. Because, I mean, she's the only motivation I have to live, pretty much. I mean, that's a real selfish thing to say, because my family members, certain relatives, they've been very good to me over here. Over here, they've been very good to me. But you know, I'm just keeping it honest and real. You know, and also, I'm gonna start taking good care of myself for this woman I keep getting thoughts about. That's the only reason I'm gonna do that. I know that's admitting weakness, but like Savvy Guy was saying, sometimes we're all human. We all have a breaking point at the end of the day. So, you know, I'm only human. I'm not gonna. I don't believe like Savvy Guy. I don't believe in that philosophy. As a man, you gotta remain strong. You can't talk about what's really bothering you. I'm gonna talk about what's really bothering me. And I got a meeting at you know, also I'm going to get exercise. I'm going to go jogging in the park after this video. And I guess I pretty much spoken my mind. At least I'm so glad they had these. Thankfully today at Spoon River College it went pretty good. There was also this surprisingly, you know, there was this black woman that said good morning to me. Shocking. And then another unexpected thing that happened is this social worker. I mean, she's the one who brought me to the food storage where they have all this stuff. She mentioned, that you can that we can basically talk to her, about Crystal, our teacher that died, that it's all classified, confidential what we say. But I didn't feel like doing that. And today, overall, went okay. I don't know how the careerlink meeting will go. So you know that people I make videos. I'm talking about unmonetized people who make videos not for the money. People who make videos not for getting paid. They tend to do it because life has not been good for them. Or maybe that's something. Maybe they like vlogging, or they just want to vent like I do. So if this CareerLink meeting doesn't go that good, or something rubs off this way, but the thing I don't like about the CareerLink main office is they have a temperature check. It's like a gun temperature check. That's how they temperature check you, and I don't like that thing touched up against my forehead. They have to check your temperature each time you go in the CareerLink main office, but I have to do what I have to do. Now I wasn't originally interested in CareerLink, but I decided to go. I mean, they pay you. They're gonna pay me for completing that science practice test, some other stuff. So I'm gonna go. I hope they don't make the mistake of pressing that thing up against my forehead. That temperature check thing. Because in Guam they made a new temperature check where you just hold this out and it checks your temperature. But over here, they still got that. In the Philippines, they still got that kind of temperature check. So it is what it is. Maybe I may make a video on how my meeting at CareerLink went. I mean, they're planning to have me do career sheets or something like that. That's what they're planning to have me do in CareerLink. And also that computer classes, I realized that the computer classes is not something I want to do, because they just teach you how to use Microsoft Word and basically how to use the internet and the email stuff. I already know the basics of the internet. That's all their computer class is about. Just the basic stuff, how to be a good employee. I mean, be good at the computer, be good at the internet to make you a good employee, basically. That's the reason why they had that class, population control, something that appeals to self-interest of the government, appeals to self-interest of employers, this and that. But the computer classes are not something I want to do. I'm gonna never mind the computer classes. I'm gonna never mind that. And it's hard for me to think of stuff. It's hard. Basically, there's something I also want to say. It's hard for me to remember. It's very easy for me to remember the way people mistreated me, and even then, I sometimes forget some people that mistreated me, the ways they mistreated me or hurt me. It's much easier for me to remember people in my past or even recently that mistreated me or hurt me in some kind of way, rubbed me off in some kind of way. And I'm basically forgetful in every other way, every other way, every other thing. I tend to be forgetful when it comes to names or stuff that I view as important to remember, but for some reason, even if I want to remember, I don't remember. I'm still forgetful. But I'm very good at remembering the wrongs that people have done to me. That's something that I can easily remember. And I think it has something to do with my Scorpio ascendant and Sagittarius ascendant. Now, even though if my aunt and certain other people don't like me talking about astrology, they say, oh, it's against the Bible, this and that. Well, I've seen evidence. I mean, there's all kinds of videos that say, oh, astrology, yeah, it's against the God and Bible. And there's other people who say, oh, astrology is for God and the Bible. Astrology is in the Bible. So, that's your truth, all right? I can believe whatever I want to believe. And plus, having a Christmas tree, didn't you know that the Christmas tradition, having a Christmas tree, this and that, that's actually a pagan tradition. That came from the Roman Empire. I mean, having a Christmas tree is like having an idol. How about that? But no offense. Do what makes you happy. That's your truth, and I got my own truth. Don't try to dictate my life, and I won't try to fire back and defend myself and make you feel how I feel. You know, make me feel horrible, I'll make you feel horrible. That's just me. But I know that most people, I can't ever get accepted by most people unless I put on an act. And even if I want to be talkative, I'm unable to be talkative. Even if I really, really want to be talkative, I can't be talkative. Even if I really want to be talkative, I'm unable to be talkative. You know, it is what it is. And I gotta really take a walk in the park, then get back. I need to. Maybe I'm gonna never mind taking a shower. I have not showered. I might as well just go to careerlink just the way I am. After I'm done taking my walk, I'm probably just gonna go straight to careerlink than back here in the house. I have not eaten lunch yet, but I figured I might as well fast a bit. You know, so I'm gonna work out, exercise, go jog in the park, then probably go to careerlink because it's already 1 p.m. already. It is what it is. And even if I want to be talkative, I'm unable to be talkative. It's even hard for me to even say a single sentence sometimes to a person, to get them to feel comfortable around me. It's even hard for me to just say just a little bit of stuff to get people around me to be comfortable. Instead, I'm just one not really talkative, mostly silent, quiet and dull kind of person. That's just how I am. I tried all I could to change, but could not. And most people are insensitive. It's too bad. I didn't have a choice to be born, with not able to be talkative and make other people feel more comfortable around me. I didn't have a choice in that. I tried all I could to be talkative, to make people around me feel comfortable. I tried all I could, but could not. No matter how hard I tried, I could not. So all you people saying, oh, you didn't try hard enough. I did try hard enough. I tried all I could. You know, I'm basically stuck. You know, I'm stuck being quiet and dull, not talkative. I'm stuck not being talkative. It is what it is. Now you can see that I'm mostly talkative on here on the internet. I'm pretty vocal and talkative about how I feel because it's easier for me to be talkative on the internet than in real life, than with real people. I'm just a very sensitive kind of person. I feel people's energies. I can sense what they think, this and that. I'm a very good detective as well. Able to sense, I'm able to sense people's intentions. They may say one thing, but I can sense what they really mean, what they really feel, what they're really thinking. I'm a very sensitive empath kind of person, and it hurts that I ever was born, you know, you know. Just like Oreo Man Savvy Guy said in his earlier videos, now I think he's more. Savvy Guy is more of a positive person now. Oreo Man's more of a positive person, but his older videos, I remember what he said is, I wish I never did exist, and that's me. I wish I didn't exist. I mean, look at me. I'm not talkative. I'm quiet and dull. Even if I want to make people feel more comfortable around me and be talkative, I'm just unable to do that. I'm unable to make people more comfortable around me by being talkative and opening up about myself. It's just freaking hard to do that. So hard, and I tried all I could to be more talkative. Now, sorry I'm getting off topic, and I got a lot of things to do, and it's 1:03 p.m. Maybe I might just go straight to careerlink. Maybe I'll just walk in the park after careerlink, or maybe I'm just gonna walk 1/2 mile in the park and then go to careerlink. I don't know, but many blessings. I salute. Many blessings. Signing off.